You want to change your life? You want to become the best version of yourself? Then listen up, because I'm about to share some hard truths that will shake you to your core and light a fire under you like never before. Every single day, you wake up with a choice. You can choose to be weak, to give in to your excuses, to let your fears control you. Or you can choose to be strong, to face your challenges head on, to become the person you were meant. Which one are you going to choose? Let me tell you something. That weak version of yourself, the one that's always complaining, always procrastinating, always settling for less, that version needs to go. It's time to kill it off once and for all. Now, I know what you're thinking, but it's not that easy. I've tried before and failed. Well, let me ask you this. Have you really tried? Have you given it everything you've got? Or have you just dabbled, dipping your toes in the water of change without fully committing? Success isn't for the faint of heart. It's not for those who give up at the first sign of difficulty. Success is for those who are willing to do whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, until they achieve their goals. You see, the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's discipline. It's the willingness to do the things that others aren't willing to do. It's the ability to keep going when everyone else has given up. Let me share a little secret with you. The most successful people in the world, the ones who have achieved greatness in their fields, they all started exactly where you are right now. They had dreams, they had fears, they had doubts. But you know what set them apart? They didn't let those fears and doubts control them. They used them as fuel to propel themselves forward. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about your life. Are you living up to your full potential? Are you making the most of every single day? Or are you letting opportunities slip through your fingers because you're too afraid to take action? Here's the thing. Life is short. You don't have the luxury of wasting time. Every day that you spend wallowing in self-pity, every day that you spend making excuses, is a day that you'll never get back. Is that really how you want to live your life? It's time to make a decision right here, right now. Are you going to continue being the weak version of yourself? Or are you ready to step up and become the strong, successful, unstoppable person you were meant to be? Let me tell you, the journey won't be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be setbacks. There will be days when you want to give up. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days that separate the winners from the losers. You see, success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond to failure. Do you let it knock you down and keep you there, or do you use it as a stepping stone, learning from your mistakes and coming back stronger than ever? I've met countless people who had all the potential in the world, but they never achieved their dreams because they couldn't get out of their own way. They let their fear of failure hold them back. They let their self-doubt keep them small. But that's not going to be you. You're different. You're here because you're ready for change. You're ready to take control of your life and create the future you've always dreamed of. So how do we do it? How do we kill that weak version of ourselves and become the strong, successful individuals we were meant to be? It starts with your mindset. You have to believe, truly believe, that you are capable of greatness. You have to eliminate the negative self-talk, the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. Replace them with positive affirmations, with a burning desire to succeed. Next, you need to set clear, specific goals. Not vague wishes, but concrete objectives that you can work towards every single day. Write them down. Look at them every morning when you wake up and every night before you go to bed. Let them become a part of you. But goals without action are just dreams. You need to take massive, consistent action towards your goals every single day. No excuses. No days off. Success doesn't take holidays, and neither should you. Develop habits that support your goals. Wake up early, exercise, read, learn new skills. Surround yourself with positive, successful people who will push you to be better. Cut out the negative influences in your life, the people, the habits, the distractions that are holding you back. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. If you want to achieve great things, you have to be willing to do what others won't. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. Do the things that scare you. Understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Don't shy away from failure. Embrace it. Learn from it. Use it to fuel your journey. Develop a sense of urgency. Life is happening right now. Your dreams aren't going to wait for you to feel ready. Take action now. Start now. The perfect moment you're waiting for, it doesn't exist. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Cultivate discipline. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But discipline is what gets you out of bed at 5 a.m. when you'd rather sleep in. Discipline is what keeps you working towards your goals when the initial excitement has worn. Discipline is what separates the achievers from the dreamers. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a continual process of growth, of pushing your limits, of becoming better than you were yesterday. Don't get complacent. Don't settle. Always be striving for more. Now, let me be clear. This journey won't be easy. There will be days when you want to give up. Days when it feels like the whole world is against you. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days when champions are made. You see, anyone can stay motivated when things are going well. Anyone can push forward when the wind is at their back. But it's how you respond to adversity that truly defines you. It's how you pick yourself up after a failure. How you keep going when everything in you wants to quit. That's what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Think about the great achievers throughout history. Think about the inventors, the entrepreneurs, the athletes who have changed the world. Do you think their journeys were easy? Do you think they never faced setbacks, never doubted themselves? Of course they did. But the difference is, they didn't let those setbacks define them. They didn't let their doubts control them. They used them as fuel, as motivation to work harder, to push further, to prove everyone wrong. You have that same power within you. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal you set your mind to. But you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to sacrifice, to push through the pain, to keep going when everyone else has given up. Let me share a little story with you. Years ago, I met a young man who had dreams of becoming a successful entrepreneur. He had ideas, he had passion, but he was paralyzed by fear. Fear of failure, fear of what others would think, fear of the unknown. For years, he stayed in his comfort zone. He worked a job he hated, dreaming of what could be, but never taking action. He was the living embodiment of that weak version of himself that we're talking about killing off. But one day, something changed. He realized that his fear of failure was nothing compared to his fear of regret. The fear of looking back on his life and wondering, what if? That fear was far more terrifying than any temporary setback or failure. So he took action. He started small, working on his business idea in the evenings after his day job. He faced rejection after rejection, setback or setback, but he kept going. He learned from his failures. He adjusted his approach. He never gave up. Today, that young man runs a successful company that employs hundreds of people. He's living the life he always dreamed of. And you know what he told me? He said the hardest part wasn't the long hours, the stress, the uncertainty. The hardest part was taking that first step, overcoming that initial fear. That's what I want for you. I want you to take that first step to push past your fears, your doubts, your excuses, to kill off that weak version of yourself that's been holding you back. Because here's the truth. That weak version of yourself, it's not the real you. It's a facade, a mask you've been wearing. The real you is strong. The real you is capable. The real you is destined for greatness. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to face your fears head on. You have to be willing to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Start by changing your self-talk. Instead of saying, I can't, say, how can I? Instead of focusing on your limitations, focus on your possibilities. Train your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Next, take massive action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. Take action now. Start small if you have to. But remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Surround yourself with positivity. Cut out the negative influences in your life. The people who drag you down, who tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. They have to go. Instead, surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to be better, who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Every time you fail, ask yourself, What can I learn from this? Use your failures as stepping stones to success. Remember, the only true failure is giving up. Develop a sense of gratitude. Even on your worst days, there's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It gives you strength, it gives you perspective, it fuels your journey. Take care of your physical health. Your body and mind are interconnected. Exercise regularly. Eat well. Get enough sleep. When you feel good physically, you perform better mentally and emotionally. Never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, constantly evolving. To stay ahead, you need to be constantly growing, constantly improving. Read books, take courses, learn new skills, invest in yourself, set audacious goals. Don't be afraid to dream big. The bigger your goals, the more motivated you'll be to achieve them. But remember, big goals are achieved through small, consistent actions over time. Develop a morning routine. How you start your day sets the tone for the rest of your day. Wake up early, exercise, meditate, read, plan your day. Start your day with intention and purpose. Learn to manage your time effectively. Time is your most precious resource. Use it wisely. Prioritize your tasks. Focus on what's truly important. Eliminate distractions. Remember, you can always make more money, but you can never make more time. Develop resilience. Life will knock you down. It's inevitable. But resilience is what allows you to get back up stronger than ever. Face your challenges head on. Don't run from them. Embrace them as opportunities for growth. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Too often, we focus on how far we have to go and forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Take time to celebrate your progress. Use it as motivation to push even harder. Remember why you started. On the tough days, when you feel like giving up, remind yourself why you began this journey in the first place. Connect with your purpose, your passion, your why. Let it fuel you. Let it drive you forward. Understand that success is not linear. There will be ups and downs. There will be periods of rapid growth and periods of stagnation. Don't get discouraged during the plateaus. Keep pushing, keep working, keep believing. Your breakthrough could be just around the corner. Develop a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Don't say, I'm not good at this. Say, I'm not good at this yet. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Take responsibility for your life. Stop blaming others for your circumstances. Stop making excuses. You are where you are because of the choices you've made. And you have the power to make different choices to create a different future. Understand the power of compound effect. Small, consistent actions repeated over time lead to massive results. It's not about making radical changes overnight. It's about making small improvements every single. Learn to delay gratification. The ability to resist short-term pleasures in favor of long-term gains is a key predictor of success. Train yourself to focus on the long game, to make decisions based on your goals rather than your immediate desires. Develop a strong work ethic. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who work. Be willing to outwork everyone else. Be the first one in and the last one out. Go the extra mile. Do what others aren't willing to do. Learn to embrace uncertainty. The path to success is rarely clear or straightforward. You'll face uncertainty. You'll face doubt. But remember, it's in those moments of uncertainty that the greatest opportunities often lie. Cultivate patience. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is success. Understand that real, lasting success takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Keep working, keep pushing, keep believing. Develop emotional intelligence. Learn to understand and manage your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you. Instead, use them as valuable information to guide your decisions and actions. Practice self-discipline. Do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Wake up when the alarm goes off, even when you're tired. Go to the gym, even when you don't feel motivated. Work on your goals, even when you'd rather relax. Learn to say no. You can't do everything. You can't please everyone. Learn to say no to the things that don't align with your goals, that don't move you closer to your dreams. Develop a positive attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Choose to see the good in every situation. Choose to focus on solutions rather than problems. Choose to be optimistic about your future. Take calculated risks. Playing it safe might feel comfortable, but it rarely leads to extraordinary success. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take calculated risks in pursuit of your goals. Learn from others. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Study successful people in your field. Read their books, listen to their podcasts, attend their seminars, learn from their successes and their failures. Develop a strong personal brand. In today's world, your personal brand is your most valuable asset. Be intentional about how you present yourself to the world. Let your actions, your words, your work speak for you. Practice visualization. See yourself achieving your goals. Visualize your success in vivid detail. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more motivated you'll be to make it a reality. Learn to manage stress effectively. Success often comes with stress. Learn healthy ways to manage that stress. Exercise, meditation, hobbies. Don't let stress derail your journey. Develop a sense of purpose larger than yourself. Connect your goals to something bigger than just personal gain. How can your success positively impact others? How can you use your talents to make the world a better place? Remember, success is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about becoming a little bit better every single day. It's about continually pushing your limits, expanding your comfort zone, becoming the best version of yourself. So I ask you again, are you ready to kill that weak version of yourself? Are you ready to step into your power to become the strong, successful, unstoppable person you were meant to be? The choice is yours. You can continue living a life of mediocrity, a life of what ifs and if onlys. Or you can choose to take control, to face your fears, to pursue your dreams with everything you've got. Remember, the pain of discipline is far less than the pain of regret. The temporary discomfort of pushing yourself, of facing your fears, of doing the hard work, that's nothing compared to the lifelong regret of never having tried, of never having given yourself a real chance to succeed. So what's it going to be? Are you going to let that weak version of yourself continue to control your life? Or are you ready to step up, to take action, to become the person you were always meant to be? The time for excuses is over. The time for self-doubt is over. The time for playing small is over. It's time to step into your power. It's time to pursue your dreams with everything you've got. It's time to become the best version of yourself. Remember, success is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. It's a result of your choices, your actions, your mindset. You have everything you need within you right now to achieve extraordinary things. You just need to believe in yourself, take action, and never ever give up. So I challenge you, starting right now, make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to excellence, to growth, to becoming the best version of yourself. Write down your goals, create a plan, take that first, and when the going gets tough, because it will get tough, remember why you started. Remember the person you're becoming, the life you're creating. Let that vision pull you forward, even on your darkest days. You have greatness within you. You have the power to achieve anything you set your mind to, but that power remains dormant until you decide to use it. So make that decision. Make that choice. Commit to becoming the best version of yourself, to killing off that weak version once and for all. You see, life is too short to live with regrets. It's too precious to waste on mediocrity. You were born for greatness. You were born to make a difference, to leave your mark on this world. But that greatness, that potential, it remains dormant until you decide to tap into it. Think about the great achievers throughout history. The inventors, the entrepreneurs, the leaders who changed the world. They weren't born special. They weren't gifted with some magical ability that you don't have. No, what set them apart was their mindset, their determination, their unwavering belief in themselves and their vision. They faced the same fears you face. They had the same doubts, the same insecurities, but they made a choice. They chose to push past those fears. They chose to silence their doubts. They chose to believe in themselves when no one else did. And that's the choice I'm asking you to make right now. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to push past your fears. Choose to become the person you were always meant to be. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I've tried before and failed. What makes this time any different? And to that I say, what if this time is different? What if this is the moment everything changes for you? What if this is the beginning of your breakthrough? You see, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every setback, every mistake, every failure, it's all just feedback. It's all just information you can use to adjust your approach, to refine your strategy, to get better. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down countless times. But do we call that failure? Of course not. We recognize it as a necessary part of the learning process. So why should it be any different for us as adults? The only true failure is giving up. The only way you can truly fail is if you stop trying, if you let your setbacks defeat you instead of fuel you. So I challenge you to change your relationship with failure. Instead of fearing it, embrace it. Instead of letting it discourage you, let it motivate you. Let each setback fuel your determination to succeed. Remember, success is not about avoiding failure. It's about how quickly you get back up when you fall. It's about how you use your failures as stepping stones to success. Now, let's talk about discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what gets you out of bed at 5 a.m. when you'd rather sleep in. It's what keeps you working on your dreams when everyone else is relaxing. It's what pushes you to go the extra mile when you feel like you've got nothing left to give. Discipline is not about punishment. It's about freedom, the freedom to achieve your goals, to live the life you've always dreamed of. It's about doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. You see, motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But discipline is what carries you through when motivation fails. It's what separates the achievers from the dreamers. So how do you develop discipline? It starts with small, consistent actions. Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. Make your bed every morning. Read for 30 minutes every day. These small actions, repeated consistently, build the habit of discipline. And as you build discipline in these small areas, you'll find it easier to apply discipline to the bigger challenges in your life. You'll find yourself naturally pushing harder, reaching further, achieving more. Now let's talk about your environment. Your environment shapes you more than you might realize. The people you surround yourself with, the information you consume, the habits you cultivate, all of these play a crucial role in shaping who you become. So take a hard look at your environment. Are the people around you pushing you to be better, or are they holding you back? Is the information you're consuming empowering you or distracting you? Are your daily habits moving you closer to your goals or further away? Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you, who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. Give them information that empowers you, that expands your mind, that fuels your growth. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars. Never stop learning, never stop growing. Cultivate habits that support your goals. Wake up early, exercise regularly, plan your days. These habits might seem small, but over time they compound to create massive results. Now, let's talk about your mindset. Your mindset is everything. It's the lens through which you view the world, the filter through which you interpret your experiences. And the beautiful thing is you have the power to shape your mindset. Develop a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Don't say, I can't do this. Say, I can't do this yet. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Practice gratitude. Even on your worst days, there's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It gives you strength. It gives you perspective. It fuels your journey. Cultivate positivity. Choose to see the good in every situation. Choose to focus on solutions rather than problems. Choose to be optimistic about your future. Remember, your attitude determines your altitude. Now, I want to talk about the power of your words. The way you talk to yourself matters. The words you use shape your reality. So be mindful of your self-talk. Replace I have to with I get to. Replace I'm afraid with I'm excited. These small shifts in language can create massive shifts in your mindset and your results. And it's not just about how you talk to yourself. It's about how you present yourself to the world. In today's world, your personal brand is your most valuable asset. So be intentional about how you present yourself. Let your actions, your words, your work speak for you. Now let's talk about time management. Time is your most precious resource. You can always make more money, but you can never make more time, so use it wisely. Prioritize your tasks. Focus on what's truly important. Eliminate distractions. Remember, being busy is not the same as being productive. It's not about doing more things, it's about doing the right things. Learn to say no. You can't do everything. You can't please everyone. Learn to say no to the things that don't align with your goals, that don't move you closer to your dream.